Hey, what's up guys, it's Card Shuffler 99 here, and today I'm going to be revealing for you guys Yaashwin's trick on Asia's Got Talent. They call him the human calculator. He doesn't necessarily do a magic trick, more so a really impressive act where he can basically take a series of numbers, put them into a calculator, and he will know the outcome every single time before you even click equals. That's why they call him the human calculator. So I'm going to be showing you guys how this is done. Today, we're going to talk about whether or not it's actually real, if it's fake, and how you guys can go about doing the same exact trick that he does today. And it's really, really simple, so I think you guys are going to love this video. Turn yourself into a human calculator. Now, guys, our last giveaway is now over. We are going to be starting a new giveaway. Same exact giveaway, basically, $50 Amazon gift card and 12 Monarch decks of cards. If you guys want to enter into that giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment something in the comment section below, make sure you guys turn on your post notifications, and you guys will be entered once again to enter either a $50 Amazon gift card or 12 Monarch decks of playing cards. So pretty cool giveaway there. I hope you guys enter into that one, and the winner of our last giveaway is going to get announced in a upcoming video, so stay tuned for that one. Now guys, let's talk really quick about what he does. So basically, what you can do is you can take any numbers you want as a spectator, type them into a calculator, and he's going to know the outcome every single time. He is the human calculator. Now, what I will say, before we even get started, whether it's real or fake, the actual, in my opinion, answer is it's real. It's 100% actually possible to be able to do this kind of math. Now, obviously, it's really, really difficult, but it's very plausible that he can actually do this. Now, there's a lot of people in this world that can actually do mental math that quickly, and he would just have to be one of them. Now, could it be fake? Sure. Do I think he's faking it? No, I don't actually think he's going to be faking this actual trick, because I know it's actually possible. I can't do it myself, but what I'm going to show you guys today is how you can do the exact same sort of trick, and it's based off a principle known as toxic. So, like I said, once again, I do want to get a quick disclaimer out. What he did is not fake. He actually did the actual math in his head. And that's the really cool part about what he did. What I'm showing you today is I'm going to teach any person out there how to become their own human calculator and go out and perform the same effect. It's not real, okay, but it is the same exact effect, and to lay people, they won't know the difference. So being the magician, you can actually be one step ahead every single time. Now, this is a toxic or the name of the trick is known as toxic. That's the name of the effect. Have taught it here on the channel before, and this basically turns you into a human calculator. Now, I'll give you guys a quick demonstration really quick. I'm just going to do something right now with the calculator. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you guys that we have our calculator. It's all zeroed out. And what we can do here basically with the calculator is I can take it and we can go ahead from here and type in any numbers we want. So let's say I start typing in some random numbers and we start multiplying them just like that. And let's say we only use those two numbers. I can tell you the answer to that math equation is 965221. Click equals and you can see there the answer is 965221. So that wasn't fake, but, well, okay, actually that was fake because that is the trick. So basically, how are you going to go about doing this? And you can go about doing this in so many different ways. Being the magician, now you can do it the way he did it, where you basically just ask people for numbers, and then you can go ahead and right before they click equals, you can tell them what the answer will be. Now, because this is a magic trick, you could actually go one step ahead, and you can actually predict the number before the trick even starts. So before they even give numbers out, you can actually predict the number. So that's the difference between reality versus a magic trick. If it's a magic trick, you can actually go one step beyond and actually predict the number before they even start announcing and typing numbers into the calculator. What he did, obviously, it's actually, if you think about it, it's even more impressive, but in a way, it's sort of taken down a little bit because he doesn't predict it, he just says it after they type in the number. So that's how you kind of know he's doing it for real and he's not actually faking it, is that he didn't predict the number before they typed them in, right? He had to have known the numbers that they said. He had to have known whether they were multiplying, dividing, subtracting, adding. He had to know all of those things before he could actually give them the answer. That means he's doing the mental math in his head. So what you're doing here, if you want it to be a little bit more realistic, you could just tell them the answer before they click equals. So that would be after that they type all the numbers into the calculator. That makes it seem a little bit more realistic that you're actually doing the mental math. Or if you wanted to go from a magic standpoint, you can predict the number before the trick starts. So what I mean by that is you can show a zeroed out calculator, and you could take maybe a series of playing cards. You could take a piece of paper and write down a number prediction, keep it on the table the whole time, and after you're done typing the numbers into the calculator, after you click equals, you can show them the prediction and it'll match, right? So that's the magic of what I'm showing you today, and that's how every single one of you guys can go ahead and be a human calculator. So how are you going to set this up? Let's just use the same number that I just used. So let's go with the number 965221. We're going to go with that number today, 965221. Now, in order to set this trick up, all you have to do, so like I said, this is going to be the number. You're going to type it in before the trick even starts. So there is a setup, and like I said, because this is a magic trick, I'm not actually showing you how he actually did it, because that's going to take years and years of just practicing mental math. But this is how you can do it really, really quickly. So take whatever number you want, you're going to type that into the calculator. From there, you're going to click +0 times 0. You're going to turn the phone sideways, and you're going to hit the open bracket. Okay, that's all you have to do to set up this trick, and that's going to start with a zeroed out calculator. Now, you do need, for this trick, a calculator that is you need a scientific calculator, and you're going to want one that does something similar to what the iPhone calculator does, where every number you type in just appears, and then after you type a new number in, it disappears. Some calculators, for example, let's say you were to type 7 plus 7, the top of the calculator would actually read 7 plus 7. That's not what this calculator does. There is a certain calculator on Android phones that does work, but you need a specific calculator because a lot of the calculators out there just types it out in a string, and we don't want that because obviously your setup has to be in the calculator from the beginning of the trick, and you don't want anyone to see that. You just want them to see the number 0, right? Because that's the last number that you typed in was 0, and then you put the open bracket. So you want to make sure that they see the last number that you typed in. So you bring this calculator up and you show anybody, and most people, lay people, are going to say that is a zeroed out calculator. Nothing is done here. Now, what this setup allows you to do, you can type in any numbers you want. You can add them, you can multiply them, you can subtract them, but once you click equals, it just goes back to that original number. Now, this is why you're going to be able to do something like the human calculator, where you can basically predict or tell them what the outcome is going to be every single time, because obviously you know what the outcome is going to be. You can even go above and beyond. You can make them multiply 30 numbers, add 30 numbers. You can make them subtract, multiply, do whatever you want, divide, and you will know the answer every single time because of this toxic effect, right? So once again, let's explain that one more time. So let's go ahead and type in the numbers. We got 965221. To set up the actual calculator, you're going to go +0 times 0. Turn the phone sideways, get that open bracket, and you are set for your trick. Now, once again, let's just be clear. Yaashwin, in his actual trick, he is doing mental math. He's doing it for real. He's not doing this. What I'm showing you today is just a simple way that anybody out there watching this video can actually go about doing the same trick. Okay, so I want to make that clear because I don't want to get a lot of hate down in the comment section saying that I, said his trick was fake. What he did was not fake by any means. What he did was 100% skill, 100% practice on his part. He's extremely smart, obviously, and so this right here is not exactly the same thing. But what this allows you to do, toxic, is bring it in a sense to a whole new level where you can actually now predict the number before they even mention anything, right? Before they even give you a number, you can actually predict it from the beginning. So let's go ahead one more time and show you. You can take any numbers you want. You can add them. You can subtract numbers. You can multiply a number. You can multiply another number. You can add another number. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. But once you click equals, no matter what you do on that calculator, once you click the equals button, it's going to go right back to your original setup number. So what you can do here, if you want to do it similar to what he did on Asia's Got Talent, what you would do is you would have them type the numbers into the calculator, and right before they click equals, you would tell them what the number is going to be, have them click equals, and it'll be correct. Or what you could do is you could just give them the calculator, because technically, so long as they don't zero it out, the whole setup will remain. So as long as they only type numbers and one of the operations, once they click equals, it'll work out, right? So you can have them have complete control of the calculator, and you can tell them what the outcome will be. You can write down the number prediction prior if you don't think you're going to remember it. Usually I use the same number every single time. So 965221, and then sometimes I'll add a couple numbers there. But this number is usually stuck in my head because I've used this for this one specific effect so many times that I actually remember this number. So I don't have to worry about writing it down just to remember it. I will actually remember it for the trick. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. This is just a simple way that you guys can be a human calculator at home. I hope you guys enjoyed this trick in any way. This is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out, guys.